Hello guys, to welcome our new course which includes HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and it is a whole course will teach you about the web designing and how it is implemented. You can easily make any web pages from HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and I will be also provide you 10 to 15 projects regarding this, and you know the every line of code, what is the meaning of this and that. So today is this just a introduction part for you. So I will be give example what HTML is, what CSS is, and what JS is. So I just want to give you an explanation. Firstly, tell so what HTML is. So generally HTML is a hypertext markup language. So don't go for the words key HTML like something. So it is just a skeleton. Like if you can relate with the real world example, so it is just a skeleton of our body structure. It doesn't include color and everything, the skeleton part. Okay, so that called as a HTML. So what you can think, what you can imagine, that is वेब पेजेस का जो भी स्ट्रक्चर होगा, who will decide that? HTML will decide कि how the structure look like, where the elements contain or not. like कि अगर मैं रियल वर्ल्ड के एग्जाम्पल से बताऊँ तो अभी मेरे पास 2 हाथ है, 2 पैर हैं, फंक्शनिंग है मतलब माइंड फंक्शनिंग है, और जो भी है skeleton part of that, it calls HTML. Okay, now I think are you aware of what HTML is? And now it comes to CSS. So CSS stands for cascading style sheet. Okay, so from the name only we can get the little bit knowledge of idea कि it can be a styles. Okay, and in the image you can also see that as there is a one human is there, and it has some color value, skin, hair color, t-shirt color, pant color. So what is like, it is a second part, like how our like how our web pages design. So if you go for the designing part, so the CSS will take a place, and if you want to make any changes, if you want to do anything, like you can do by CSS. So now it is just if I go with the real world example, so there is a thing कि we can easily, like we are a human. Okay, we have a skeleton right now. After that, what if you see skeleton part only? So do you think it will be good? No na, you feel you are in a bhoot bangla type. So don't think like that, just go for the CSS part, like our skin, God gifted as a skins, our skin color, hair color, and we are wearing our clothes. So it is just to make that how you present yourself on someone. So it is just a CSS part comes here into the era. And now the JS. So what right now what we can do, we can talk, we can listen. You are listening, you are able to understand what is, and I am just explaining you, though where I am getting the thoughts towards you ki we can do, and what the process that is comes. So it comes from our brain na. So brain functionality is reward, like बनी हुई है ऐसे जैसे हम लोग ईज़िली मतलब सोच पाते हैं किसी भी चीज़ को। तो अभी अगर देखा जाए रियल वर्ल्ड एग्जाम्पल में, आप खुद को ही बोल सकते हैं कि मैं HTML CSS जावास्क्रिप्ट, यू कैन लिंक दैट। सो पता है, इफ़ यू इन फ्यूचर इफ समवन विल आस्क यू ना, डेफिनेटली यू विल नॉट एबल टू forget these things if you can relate with real world example. So now I just want to say you that is technology is all about to connecting with real world example, because what happens, technology right now it is on demand skills. Everyone are just going towards the technical skills, because what matters is not na. So JS is just brain. So what our web pages just look like this. Right now you are watching something like, मतलब हमारा जो है स्ट्रक्चर तैयार हो चुका है और हमारा जो है लुक्स तैयार हो चुका है, उसका कलर वगैरह सब दे दिया। अगर मान लो वो चलेगा नहीं, बोलेगा नहीं, तो कैसे हम लोग जज करेंगे, कैसे हम लोग पता लगा पाएंगे कि बात नहीं कर पाएंगे जो भी है हमारा। तो फॉर दैट ना JS कम्स इनटू द एरा कि भाई हम एक वेब पेजेस को स्ट्रक्चर, HTML बोलता है आई कैन प्रोवाइड द स्ट्रक्चर ओनली, CSS बोलता है आई कैन गिव द कलर पार्ट, कलरिंग विल गिव बाय द CSS, ओके। एंड नाउ JS what JS is JavaScript, means it is having a functionalities. He can run the website. Like if I go with this, so website is just see one website. This is google.com, okay, go on google.com. Now what you can see here, you can see the structure, like over here about section is there, store section is there, there is a Gmail option you can find here, you can see Google search, input text, okay, what it is just built by that, okay. And now the color, it is black and it is font having this much of wo, so that comes into the CS. But if I go on a input and write something JS, I write JS, okay, I press enter, so what happens, I just move on the new pages. So it is just because of JS happen ki JS gives the functionality to our web pages, directly means, okay. So you can just imagine that JS is giving you this. So nothing much that. And you know one more thing, that is in HTML CSS JavaScript you can just learn, grab the conceptually. You can't go to memorizing everything because it is very vast, like you can't remember, our brain not able to remember all the things. But yeah, for mainly I will be covering with the main topics and conceptually also, so it will be good for you also. So it is guys, it was just a introduction video. Now I will be, from tomorrow onwards, I will be teach you about the topics what comes into the era. So bye bye guys, have a nice day, and yeah, please bye bye, have a nice day.